Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. This is, of course, Lethal Black Man. You probably can't see my eyes, but it doesn't really matter. I've been getting big. I'm drinking the muscle milk and doing my exercise and trying to stay as healthy as I possibly can. I hope you guys are in good health as well, and I hope you guys are safe. I'm going to be brief. I'm really going to try to be as brief as possible on this video. This is pretty much a reiteration of something I've done before. I just want to reiterate it again so you guys can hear me out if you haven't heard the first video. About black women and white men getting the best black women in the community. I'm going to tell you like this. When it comes to white men getting black women, when it comes to white women getting black men, they're not getting the best of the community at all, because the best of our community are the ones who first love themselves as black people. Next, they love other black people. Next, they want black people to succeed. And they want to get out of this system of oppression. If you are the best of your community in the black community, and you're not doing this, you're not the best at all. You're only fooling yourself. The best of our community first loves themselves and then loves each other. And then loves for black people to succeed, and they want no oppression. They don't want to live in a system of oppression. If you are dating the people who have made this system of oppression for you and continue it, no matter if you sleep with them or not, you're fooling yourself into believing that you're free. You're never going to be free. You see, the thing is like this. We have black men out here that unfortunately do chase white women. We do have black men that do that. We have black women that completely write off all black men and only want to be with non-black men. Preferably white, but other races of men as well, as Asian, and I've even seen some with Native Americans, Mexicans. Okay, so I'm not gonna fool myself with that either. But if you say that you're black and you love yourself, and the best of us are supposed to be those who are educated, you should be educated on your history of your people. You should be educated on slavery and the effects that it had on our people and the effects that we're still living out today. Okay? If you are the best of your people, you will not be going to the people who have enslaved our ancestors. You would not be looking at those men or those women as your out of the black community, as your other option in the dating pool, okay? You wouldn't at all. So I laugh when people tell me that white men are getting the best of black women, that the best black men out there who have money are going to white women. There are black men who have money who go to white women, and I've acknowledged that, and I've acknowledged the other side as well with black women and white men. But these are not the best of the community, because when you are the best of your community, you hold yourself and you hold your people above all else. If you are looking at your enemies, your enslavers, your colonizers as your only hope, as your saviors, you're not the best of the community. I don't give a fuck how many doctorate degrees you got, how much money you make. I don't care how intelligent you are. You apparently aren't that intelligent if you are going with your enemies and sleeping with them and having relationships with them, having children with them, literally giving your bodies to these people every single night. Sexual pleasure, and probably not even the best sex you ever had, because these people can't even please themselves, let alone you, but you think it's the best. It's just pathetic that we have the mindset of these people in the community, and we have a lot of people in the community who have gone to YouTube and used YouTube as their outlet for their hate speech. And I know some people will say that I'm full of hate as well, but I'm not, because I don't hate anybody. I was raised to love everybody and show respect to people who show respect to me, but I don't love racism at all. And living in the climate that we live in now, there's no way in hell I could ever endorse interracial dating at all. It's just not in me to do it. And I don't see any benefit of interracial dating besides creating a child who is going to be confused as to what he or she is. Now, some will say, I'm not confused. I'm the best of both worlds. One of those worlds don't have the best at all. They have a history of savagery. And I can give you a clue, it's not black people. I can promise you that. I don't hate anybody in this world. I never will. And if you think I'm hating people, then you're foolish. You're miseducated and you're a damn fool. Now, before I go, because I'm making this video very short, like I said, there are people that are using YouTube as an avenue to get money, to get revenue, to get, paid, to get famous. And they're coming on spreading lies on YouTube. As I said, there are black men that I acknowledge that do chase white women. There are black men out here that talk badly about their own women. There are black women out here that hate seeing black men with white women. And there are black women out here that talk negatively about black men, as well as wanting to date white men and other men who are not black. That is a fact, not fiction. That is a fact. In the real world, there are some women like that and some men like that, unfortunately, and we have to just accept that. At the same token, there are people that come on and use their platforms to spread hatred amongst our people. They will tell black women that black men are no good, black men don't do a goddamn thing, that they don't build anything. And they even tell black men they need to build before they start acting like ladies. So black women are telling black men if they don't build anything, then they're holding their womanhood hostage. That sounds fucking stupid because you were born as a woman. You were born as a female. How in the fuck are you going to hold your womanhood hostage? That makes no goddamn sense to me. Unless you're talking about sex, you want to withhold sex from a man, I understand that. And if the man forces you, that's rape, so I understand that. But you're going to tell me that you don't want to be a lady because a black man is not building? You're a lady from jump. You have the ability to have sex with a man and give birth to children. So you're always going to be a lady no matter what. So what the fuck are you women talking about? And you men out here that are on platforms wasting your goddamn time away instead of working your ass off like a man and getting a fucking job, making some kind of income, sitting on panels and talking about women all day, spreading lies about how this black woman is like this black woman is like that, calling out all the, how should I say, shortcomings of black women, but don't call out the shortcomings of your white females that you chase. All of you are just on this platform spreading lies. A lot of you are fat. A lot of you are lazy. A lot of you are very ugly, so you hide your face. I tell you why I hide my face. I'm not ugly at all. And I know I could just be telling you that and you can say, oh, you're a fucking liar. You're just saying that. I already told you the reason why I hide my face, because there are psychopaths out there that will want to kill me because I'm talking against what they don't believe in. I mean, what they believe in that I don't believe in. And they'll go after my mother. They'll go after my wife. They'll go after anybody in my family if they see me with someone. Now, you can come after me, but I'm not putting my wife or my mother or anybody in my family in danger. And I'm ready. As you can see, I'm in shape. I'm ready for your ass any fucking time. But the whole point that I'm making is there are people that come on this platform and use it for the wrong fucking means. They know what they're doing. They get on here and talk badly about black men. They get on here and they talk badly about black women. They get on this platform and spread their lies to cause division in the black community. And we have enemies in the so-called dominant society, right? But we have enemies right here in this black community. Ones who are trying to divide us from the middle, from within. Okay? You want to call it COINTELPRO, you want to call it whatever you want to call it. It's the same fucking thing. Okay? They come on here to spread division. They don't want their own people together. They rather promote their people with other people. There are black women on here that are literally telling themselves that they love themselves more. And if they don't love themselves, they'll be with a black man. But if they love themselves, they can't be with a black man. You don't make no sense, because if you don't love a black man, how the fuck can you love yourself? How the fuck can I love other black people if I don't love myself? Loving yourself is part of loving other people. And if you don't love black men, then that means you don't want to have black children. You don't want to have anything else that looks like you in this planet. A lot of you dark-skinned women, dark-skinned men, I don't have any problem with someone that's dark-skinned because you black. You're part of my community. You're part of my diaspora. But a lot of you have these issues. A lot of these dark-skinned women going with these white men, and they complain about biracial women stealing black men away, or black men going after biracial women. But when you have a pregnancy with a white man, you're going to create more of the same type of female. Okay, if you have a daughter who is the same type of woman you're complaining about that the black men are going with. It doesn't make any sense. A lot of you just fall into this nonsense. Listen to these idiots on YouTube that talk about they got this degree in this, they got this degree in this, but they're not really telling you any educational thing. They're telling you how to denigrate from your people. They're telling you how to divide from your people, and they're trying to make you look at your people as your own enemy, and they're black themselves. Now, if that's not an agent, I don't know what is. I'm not someone who comes on here and talks about a lot of black history. There are other channels for that. I talk about like the relationships that black men and black women should have, that I believe they should have. and how I'm against white supremacy and how I'm against interracial dating, because, like I said, I'm one of those channels that counters the interracial narrative out there that wants to promote it. I'm the one that's against it. My views will never go up again. They'll never be as big as they used to be because YouTube does not like what I do. When I was doing gaming on my channel that they took away from me 3 years ago now, I was fine. But when I started talking about black issues and I started gaining traction and a lot of people started subscribing, I was getting like thousands and thousands of views on my videos. We can't have that black man talking about that. So they got me on some bullshit, took away my videos, took away my whole channel, and now I'm on this particular channel here that I created during the other channel, rise in popularity, and this channel is still on 1,000 people, and I've been here for like 4 years, almost 4 years coming up, and I still can't gain traction. But whoever listens to this message, I appreciate you for listening to it. I want to stop this video now because I went on too long. I see I'm already going into 11 minutes. But there are a lot of people on YouTube in the black community that use this platform to divide our people. They should be working to fight against white supremacy, but they're working to divide us from within. Do they have some warrant in what they say about black men and black women, their faults? Yes, we all have faults. All of us do. Nobody is beyond faults here. Nobody is beyond taking accountability. Black women are not victims and black men are not victims. You all have done something. You can't tell me, oh, well, if black men do this, we'll be this way. If black women do this, we'll be this way. That's not going to get anywhere. Everybody has to understand and realize they've done something. Take accountability for what you've done. And most of us in the real world, not on this computer shit platform, most of us love each other. Most of us are marrying each other. But that stupid ass narrative is out there of us getting with people that don't mean us any good and don't want to do anything but keep us down and hold us back. Okay? And they're going to keep on doing that because there are some of you out there that are so goddamn stupid and gullible that you're falling for it every single day. With that being said, I'm getting out of here. I'll talk to you soon. Take care of yourselves. I love you. Goodbye.